Assalamu alaikum. My name is Izhar Ul Haq. We are going to discuss pivot table in Excel. That's a very important function of the Excel we are going to learn. First, we will learn the first step how to create pivot table. Before that, we will have knowledge about what type of data in Excel to which we can apply pivot table and what type of information and different aspects of information we can extract from the Excel pivot table. First of all, you can see I have developed data for your ease. First of all, first column is date, next one is product, then region. Whole country is divided into two, three, or four regions. Then cities, you can see Lahore, Multan, Sahiwal, Pindi, Peshawar. These are the cities of Pakistan basically. Then names of the sales persons, sales representatives names. This is the column. Then units sold by each sale representative. Then it's sales in rupees per unit. It is column. Then cost of sale. It is also per unit cost of each product sale, profit per unit, and last column is total profit in rupees of all the units sold. You can calculate it by multiplying this one profit column into units column. Then you will get total profit. Now, first step I will take how to apply pivot table on it. Then we will learn what type with different type of information and benefits we can extract. First of all, you click here in the first column in first cell. You can click it, then insert, and then on click pivot table. This new sheet opens, which asks us, this is the area it has already selected. This is the information relevant for us new worksheet or existing worksheet. It is asking us whether you want to apply pivot table on the same screen, or you want to create it on some new sheet like sheet 1, 2, 3. Here we can create new sheets. For the time being, we want to create on the same sheet so that we have data and information result on the same sheet. Here I clicked on existing worksheet, then I came here. I want to say please apply here. I press OK. It is pivot table created. You can see pivot table 1 to build a report, choose field from pivot table field list. It is actually the data from where we can extract our required results. This is the first field list: date, product, region, city, name, units, cost of sale, profit, total profit, etc. The columns, the headings of the columns, you can see the sequence we have put here. Pivot table has put in the same sequence but in the some other format. Then it has four windows, you can say four small parts. First one is filter, then columns, the rows, sum values. It four functions, main four functions pivot table provide us. Let's suppose I want to see my sales. These are my sales, these are my profits, cost of sales. I want to see it according to the names. You can see here Mr. Adnan. It may repeat once again. Here is Mr. Adnan, here is Mr. Adnan. Once again it may repeat somewhere else. Mr. Adnan is repeating, I think, twice. Then I can see Mr. Nadeem, Mr. Nadeem, Mr. Nadeem. You can assume it is a data of large quantity. A huge volume of data is available from where we can want to see the performance of the all the sale representatives. When I click here, these are shown on the right side. When I click outside, it disappears. I have when I, if I want to work in the pivot table, I will have to click here. No, first step I want to take information according to my sale representative. First step I will take. This is the name. I will drag it and put into rows. You can see all the names are taken here in this column. In this column, names are repeating, but in this column, one name is taken only once. Then next step we can take, these are the persons, these are our sale representative. We want to see their next information, how many units have been sold by each person. I would drag units and take it here in some values. It has shown me the number of units sold by the each sale representative. Mr. Abdullah has sold 60 units. 60 units of what? It is next step to learn, because we have different products: chairs, tables, boards, marker, laptop, projector, switch, lights, cameras, etc. Mr. Abdullah has sold 60 units of what? We don't have this information right now, but it has the facility. We have the facility to know Mr. Abdullah has sold which products and which area and which cities, etc. Same case is the Mr. Adnan has sold 54 units. If I click here on 54, I suppose I click double click here, it will give me some details. Here is the detail of Mr. Adnan. Mr. Adnan has sold 54 units. He has sold chairs and laptops. Chairs is 16 and laptop 38. 60 units. It has the detail of Mr. Adnan. I taken it from the first sheet. I double click on the figure 54 units. Double click it. The pivot table created a new sheet 2, and gave me details about the Mr. Adnan. Mr. Adnan has the following performance. Maybe I have given Mr. Adnan some targets of sale. Here I can see he has achieved his targets or not. This information, this is very useful information. This information we can extract from for each of our representative. This was the first step. We learned how, which type of data we can use in the pivot table, how can we create pivot table, and what type of information we can take extract from the pivot table. We converted the whole scenario into the names. By name we want to say how much units have been sold by each one. I hope you have followed all this informative video. In the next video we will take some next steps. Thanks for your watching. I'm waiting for your any query. If you have any query, I would try to reply best according to my understanding. Thank you. Take care.